miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now Hall to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
At the 31, 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A pitch comes to Hall. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
You got to go.
Fields. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
Takes this to the 45. Got a little space after that nice move. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line.
Hey, never mind, Monday. Right.
To throw is Fields. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one goes for 8 yards.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Able to slither by. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Justin Fields with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jets put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. 7-0 is our score, ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. When you talk about this Jets defense, they've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Alert!
Allen now looks to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
Here we go. Is it all right?
Fields now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No muss, no muss. Here we go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Out of the gun, Fields. Flush to his right. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Here we go. 11. All right.
Now Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields. Got a man. That's Lazard. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Here we go. All right.
Fields tapping it forward. Jet sweep. All right, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
Here we go.
They'll look to run with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Zerline now for the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To the air, Allen. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
You
Talk about this Jets defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Allen again. And this is taken in at the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now receiver in motion left. Caught along the left side by Hyatt. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Jalen Hyatt from 4 yards out. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, what a battle this is within the division, because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
This is taken at the 23. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He may go. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
But I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Now a 2nd and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He'll buy some time right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now Allen. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you could build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. And he wants Reynolds way downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 55 yards. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them, because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Gets past one man. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. So 2 touchdowns for him on the ground in his first half, and that one a thing of beauty.
And just like his last touchdown run, we saw him be patient. How about his vision where he's able to identify where the opening was? And then how about the escort right down the field all the way to the end zone from his blockers?
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's Allen. And Cook has it left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
To throw, it's Allen. Looking deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing now is Allen. That is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And again, it's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line. Allen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Escaping the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
Allen going to audible to a different look. Flushed out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Here's Allen to throw it. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jermaine Johnson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And the Jets D, they call on a couple extra defensive backs on third. Allen going to throw. Got a man. It's high and complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big play here for Buffalo. 48 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now Allen. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now this time Allen will throw. Forced out to his left. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. Fields steps away. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. Here's Fields. Out to his left. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, Might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air. And, of course,
Allen hit. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Completes this one to Thornton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line. 13 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. That's out quickly to Hyatt. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Allen from the gun on third down. Quick slant to Shakir. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir from 8 yards out. And the Bills have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick-6.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they're defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Huh? On my mama. $100,000 cars at the White House.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 56 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Paul again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
He'll let this go deep for Lazard. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Dancing to his left. That is caught. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
From the gun, here's Fields. They'll roll him out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Here we go.
To the air again, Fields. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. Steps away to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Angel. Tonight.
Here's Fields. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Eluding the pressure right. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Jets are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Up the middle, it's Cook. And down to the 41.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8.
5 wide. That's it.
To the air, Allen. Through the middle of the field. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he will slide to a hold at the end of that one. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
Now Allen. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. They'll try the middle with Cook, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, His second touchdown of the night. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. No, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And the Bills are going to take over in X.
And make that sound that quote. What up, little bro? The one with the huh? Nah. Uh,
Damn, that was quick. You ain't gonna ask me? Shut up, nigga. Get out of here. What up, Trey? I kicked that clown.
Independent. I'm done with my game. It was a slugfest, but I prevailed.
I'm watching Streaming University.
I can't. I ain't even tapped in, but I'm tapped out already.
Bro, it's too many options, bro. Like,
Yeah. But that's also
I
a
fuck
good
with that
thing.
though.
Like,
No,
say,
I'm saying that positively, nigga. Once one nigga get to being born, I just click over to Funny
yeah.
Mike, goddamn, and
Or
somebody else,
you're just
goddamn.
gonna look up and you on there all day, cause you switching in
Yep.
and out of rooms.
Yeah. Oh, that's why I don't do that shit when I'm sitting here now. I don't be out watching that shit because shit. At the end of the day, nigga, it's a live that they don't plan on cutting off. So I'm not about to be sitting here watching you for 4 days straight. but when I to the 26th, to Monday, they're probably gonna end it with like a Memorial Day party or some shit. What up? Oh, you just reminded me. Let's see, Vaughn sent me a damn Amazon gift card for uh graduation. Shit, I'm gonna use that shit. I don't know how much it is. I'm hoping it's like 100. Because if it's 100, I ain't gonna. I'm finna all that whole little shit finna go to all that little the the side little light caps that turn them white. The door 300 shit on the ground. I'm probably gonna get some like all shit you can get on Amazon. I'm gonna get with that money. You said what? I'm hoping, goddamn. I'm sure. 50. She put her and Uncle James' name on it though, nigga. Both of them. I know. Goddamn, shit, it was probably just her, but shit. Hopefully he told her to throw an extra 50 or something in there. Shit, Auntie Vaughn love my ass. Goddamn. You know me and you her favorite. Goddamn. So, You said what? Yep, on me. We her favorite. So shit. I'm hoping she fuck with me on the 100. And then and she definitely sent me 100, bro. You gotta think she feel bad for not coming to the graduation party. She apologized like 3 times. So she got the little extra 50 for the party. Teddy showed through me 100. I definitely she was like, you okay with a no, she was like, I'm sending Amazon gift card. Is that all right? I was like, man, I don't give a damn what you saying. You ain't had to say nothing. Shit, I'm like, oh man, what? Oh God, you gotta send me anything. Oh God, I said shit. You should have just sent that bit. Ain't no need for clarification. Boy, what? And have a gift. And, nah, nah. I know I'm gonna crack some shit. Some shit I want. Some shit I ain't. Some shit I ain't. I planned on cracking. I'm saying I got you some. On me, I'm gonna use that bit. Nigga, that one my. Yeah, this wasn't the plan, but it worked. I'll take these draws so I can take them off, nigga. Nah, that we moved it back. Shit, if I was going on that, I would have been gone already. Moved it back to August, Tuesday. So shit, that I wasn't supposed to goddamn. Mm-hmm. So shit, right after this weekend, we all niggas left that Tuesday. I was off Monday. I took off Monday purposely for that reason, and then shit, straight going into that Tuesday, I was finna goddamn go. Come back June. Nah, I had a leave of absence set up. Hey, I gotta go. I gotta go forward Tread. His bad sorry. Both. They both came to my shit. I gotta go fuck with them. And then they stayed. Tory stay inviting me to shit. And nigga, I goddamn when I was in school, it was always some shit I would rather be doing at school. So shit, now that I'm out, I'm gonna goddamn try to make more of that shit. Man, I know Houston shit. We always do just some little Houston trips, going and doing that shit. Yeah. I forgot about that. What you said to my dad house? What you said? I forgot about that. Damn. Ooh, that was a minute ago. Yeah, it was there. On me, you had that shit playing. Yep. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. He had the Z06. That was Z06. The white C. It was no. It might have been actually. It was that white Z06. He had. I don't know what year. Then I came back. He had that motherfucker that 2020 something. neon. Boy, I thought that bitch. Bro, I remember. I'll never forget that shit, bro. I pulled up to the house, bro. I remember he had the garage open. I thought this nigga had a fucking Lamb or Ferrari in the garage. Nigga, I was like, bro, I was like, what the fuck? Bro, then I walked up on and seen the vet sign. I was like, oh yeah, nigga, you stamped with this vet shit for real now. Cause he had a black vet, then he got the white Z06, then he got his neon green shit. Man, but shit, before the vet, he had a Nissan Z. Then he had a Camaro. He always had some shit. If I ain't, if I ain't mistaken, he might have had two different. He had two black vets. Yeah, I think he had two black vets. That black one is what I think about, or like a damn base model of a vet. Like I know they go back further than that, but like when I think of a Corvette, it's a certain vet I think about, and it's that shit. Goddamn, probably I guess because that's the first vet I seen from him. But yeah, that's the vet he had, and a couple like I think Mr. King, the nigga stayed next door. He had a yellow vet just like it. Goddamn, a couple people had them bitches. Yeah, he was there. Yeah, Uncle Wendell. Yeah. He just had they had that big. I don't know. I think it's a suburban. That big black truck. That black truck. But he got that red old school, and he got a Jeep. Yep, firefighter, and FedEx. Yeah, he always, because firefighters, they work one day, or they work 24 hours and off. Well, shit, they changed it now though. I think they work 48 and off 72. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, work one little day, lock in, and be done. I feel like work 2 days, but then shit off three. Shit. Yeah, they don't be doing shit. Oh God. Yeah, bro. Them niggas, cause shit, they really just be chilling around the station and shit until some shit pop up. So, goddamn, they take your game up that hole. You really chilling for that one little day. Then you got then. Mm-hmm. You probably have shit depending on where you live. Maybe one time you gotta actually go out, if that. Yeah. On me getting the damn cutting the door off a car that a wreck or some shit and getting somebody out that bitch. I know. You said what, girl? Oh yeah. I gotta find some shit to do. I'm wait till I go home though, but I ain't gonna lie. I can't be getting off going to sleep the next day, but shit. Right now I'm chilling, goddamn. Yeah, I don't work tomorrow. Mm-mm. Shit, that shit gonna change when I goddamn move up though. get into that manager shit. And that's over for the weekends off. I ain't tripping though. Come on, low. Hell nah, I'm finna have some power. I'm finna be a whole bunch of niggas finna be under me. Oh yeah. But the good, but yeah, but also the good thing in this shit, the managers that I am working with, they've already worked with me when I wasn't a manager. So it is gonna be new ones, but a lot of these niggas know how I work and shit. So it ain't like I'm just working with all random new people. Yeah, I thought it should be. Yeah, that should be. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I know when I first get the position, I'm gonna have to like lock in for a little minute to where shit I ain't gonna be able to just like get off on the spot and shit. But shit, I did that shit here.
Yeah,
Kind of waited
it
my
really
turn on
don't
some
matter.
shit.
They know that they doing that shit for clout, and we just not.
Mm. I play twos.
Uh, yeah. Come on. You know me, boy. I be ready to play twos. Let's do it.